Imagine entering a classroom for the first time as a teacher. Students are watching you. You feel nervous, and suddenly your lesson plan doesn't work the way you expected. This is exactly the problem microteaching solves. In this video, I'll explain microteaching in the simplest way possible with example, cycle, and purpose. If you are a B.Ed student or aspiring teacher, this concept is extremely important for you. Before we understand microteaching, let's first understand why it was created. Well, before microteaching was introduced, trainee teachers faced a big problem. They had to practice teaching directly in a full classroom with 40-50 students. For a beginner teacher, this was extremely challenging. They had to manage the class, explain the topic clearly, ask questions, and control time, all at the same time. Because of this, many trainee teachers felt nervous and could not improve their teaching skills properly. To solve this problem, microteaching was developed by Dwight W. Allen at Stanford University in the 1960s. The idea was simple. Instead of teaching a full class for 40 minutes, trainee teachers would practice microteaching. What is microteaching then? Microteaching is a teacher training technique where teaching time is short, 5 to 10 minutes. It comprises small group of peers or number of students is small, like 3 to 6 participants. It focuses on specific skills. One teaching skill is practiced at a time. This allowed teachers to focus on one teaching skill at a time, like questioning, explanation, or reinforcement. They could also receive feedback, improve their mistakes, and teach again. So in simple words, microteaching was created to help teachers practice, improve, and build confidence before entering a real classroom. Now let's understand why microteaching is important. Now here are the main reasons why microteaching is important. The first reason is it builds confidence. New teachers often feel nervous in a real classroom. So microteaching allows them to practice in a small group, which builds confidence before teaching the real students. Then it enhances teaching skills. Now, microteaching focuses on one teaching skill at a time, like questioning, explanation, reinforcement, or blackboard writing, and many more. So this helps teachers master each skill step by step. Then it provides constructive feedback, that is immediate feedback after teaching a short lesson for 6 minutes. Peers and supervisors, they give instant feedback. This helps teachers identify mistakes and improve quickly. Then it improves classroom effectiveness. Here it helps the teachers become more effective before facing the real classroom. Now that we understand what is microteaching and its importance, let's understand the microteaching cycle, which is the most important part of this concept. The cycle usually includes the following steps: plan, teach, feedback, replan, reteach, and then refeedback. Under plan, the teacher plans a short lesson of 6 minutes, focusing on one specific teaching skill. For example, questioning, reinforcement, explanation, etc. Then, under teach, the lesson is delivered to a small group of students, often peers acting as students. Then comes the feedback. After teaching, the observers, who are the peers or the supervisors, they provide constructive feedback on the teaching performance. After the feedback is given, the teacher revises the lesson plan based on the feedback received. Then she reteaches. The improved lesson is taught again to the same or a different group of peers or supervisors. Then further feedback is given to evaluate the improvement. So this is the cycle format: plan, teach, feedback, replan, reteach, refeedback. This process continues until the teacher gains confidence and mastery over the specific skill. The standard total duration for a complete micro-teaching cycle is 36 minutes. The structured training technique focuses on developing specific teaching skills through a rapid, repetitive process involving 6 minutes teaching session, 6 minutes feedback session, then 12 minutes replan, 6 minutes reteach, and then 6 minutes it is re-feedback. So total it is of 36 minutes where planning time is not included. That you have to do on your own beforehand. That time is not included in 36 minutes. So 6 plus 6, 12, 12 and 12. So 12, 3, 36 minutes. So here you get 36 minutes micro teaching session. Now let's talk about the purpose of micro teaching. It develops specific teaching skills, builds teaching confidence, improves classroom communication. Improves classroom communication means teachers learn how to explain concepts clearly, ask questions, and engage students effectively. Then it reduces teaching errors and encourages self-evaluation. Self-evaluation by getting immediate feedback. Now let's understand the important micro-teaching skills one by one. The first one is the skill of introduction. Here, the skill of starting the lesson, which is in a very interesting way to gain students' attention and connect with their prior knowledge is involved. The second one is skill of explanation. Here, explaining concepts in a simple, clear and logical way so that students can easily understand the topic. The third skill is skill of questioning. Under this, asking clear and meaningful questions to check students' understanding and encourage their thinking. The fourth one is skill of reinforcement. Encouraging students by giving positive feedback such as praise, smiles or appreciation when they answer correctly so that they are motivated to answer you more. Then skill of stimulus variation, using different teaching methods like gestures, voice change, voice modulation, movement, visual and activities to keep students engaged. Then comes your skill of blackboard writing. Under this, using blackboard or teaching aids neatly and effectively to make the lesson clearer and interesting and engaged for students. Then skill of illustration with example. Under this, giving suitable examples from daily life to make the concept easy and relatable, real life application. Then comes your skill of closure, ending the lesson by summarizing the main points and checking students' understanding, which is very important. And then comes your skill of classroom management. Here, maintaining discipline and ensuring all students are attentive and involved. For example, giving clear instructions during activities. So these are the important micro-teaching skills. Just now we learned about the micro-teaching skills, under which one of the skill was closure skill, which said ending the lesson by summarizing the main points and checking students' understanding. That's what we are going to do now. We're going to summarize the key features of micro-teaching, which says it is for short duration, 6 minutes. It is for small group of students. It focuses on one teaching skill at a time. It gives you immediate feedback and it gives you the opportunity for improvement. So these are the key features of micro-teaching concept. So if you found the session to be helpful and interesting, then like the video, share it with your fellow B.Ed students and teachers, and subscribe to the channel for more practical teaching tips. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Until then, keep learning, keep growing.